aka the Workman's Pomp, and today I'm doing yet another follow-up for a Lockhart's product that just got a label change, and that is anti-gravity. What anti-gravity is it's supposed to be a weightless hold, kind of like matte paste. The whole point of this is to have an easily accessible matte paste that's on the firmer hold and kind of the quality that you would expect out of the Lockhart's brand. Once again, I don't have too much to say about this, so we're gonna get right into it. I can't speak on the label because I know they changed the new label to like a picture of like one of the goon guys, and like he's like an astronaut, but it looks cool too. As per usual, I like that they do this little like label, this little like chart on the side, so you can see what you're supposed to be getting, and then you can base your results off of it. Makes it easy to review. So on the hold, you're supposed to get 4 out of 5, volume 4 out of 5, texture 5 out of 5, and shine is a half out of 5. So this is supposed to be an extremely matte product. When you pop it open, it's kind of like it almost looks kind of like a clay. Kind of looks like salt and pepper. And the smell on this is typical of one of the Lockhart's lighter scents. It's like an earthy, kind of like slightly, it's like a dirty floral. There's not too much flowers to it, but it's like light and nice. As always, when it comes to Lockhart's, I always say like, take the scent with a grain of salt. I mean, I have to rate the product based on the original scent, but take the scent with the grain of salt, primarily for the fact that he usually does any scent, any hold, and you can get like usually custom ones of these. So the scoop on this, I left the top layer as usual. I mean, I'm barely putting any work into this, and it's super smooth. So really easy scoop, but I would say it's more of like a cake batter, because when you put it on, see how it's kind of like thicker, it's kind of like a chunkier, but when you break it down, it definitely breaks down into nothing. So I put it into wet hair, or I have damp hair, because on the side here it says apply a small amount of anti-gravity to towel dried hair, applying from back to front, and then brush it in. That's typically what I do with these. I will put a small amount in and work it in and brush it in. With for me, usually with pomade, I'll kind of cake it on. I know users to this channel are not, it's not unheard of to see how much product I used to use in the past, but typically with like these matte products that are supposed to be light and airy, I like to apply them gradually. So I did one medium-sized scoop and one smaller scoop, and then we'll just hit this like this. Now, if I was doing this is kind of like, I feel like all my reviews with these kind of like airier products are like the same, because if I was doing this, I would just slick my hair back, part it, and then let it go for the day. But considering, a lot of these products, and I don't think this says hit it with a blow dryer on the top. Oh no, it says blow dry for extra volume. So this one does say use the blow dryer for extra volume. So if you were to just put it in like this and let it dry, what I normally do, this is kind of what I would do. I'd lock it in on the side and do one of these. So you can see, and if you want this to look looser, you can just go through it with like a pick or a wide tooth comb, but you can see this is kind of how the look would look, and then it would dry out and be a little bit airier. But we're gonna hit it with the blow dryer, so I'll be back in a second. So after hitting it with the blow dryer, a lot of the heaviness and waxiness of the product you can feel will kind of like dissipate, but there's still some good hold. So what I'll do with this is lock in the side. And I say this in a lot of my reviews, but it's hard to tell because of the fact that my hair is so dark. But in looking in the mirror, I can see it's like a lot lighter brown right now. So definitely feels airier, matter, looks matter, and lighter. One of the things about this product too is that for being I believe, let me look at the top ingredient. So yeah, it's cannelin and then beeswax are like the two main ones in there. So being like a waxier matte paste, I can definitely say that this one, especially for hitting it with like a blow dryer and putting a medium amount in, doesn't have the typical qualities that you would get from a really waxier product. You can see there's like some minor flyaways here, but like all in all, I would say that this product stays pretty easy to use finger comb and can maintain a pretty good hold throughout the day. Anyways, what do I think about the product? Well, I think it's pretty good. I think if you're looking to get into like a matte paste, I think that this is like really easy to use. For a firm hold or like a heavier holding like matte paste like product, it's not really super dry when you put it in your hair, so there's not a ton of tug and pull. If you follow the directions and put it in damp hair and then blow dry it or let it air dry, you're not gonna have like big issues with it. So all in all, I can say it's a user-friendly matte paste. It's smells pretty good, and you can get it in any custom scents, but the stock smells really good. It does give good texture. You can get some good like spiky looks if you have shorter hair. I used this when I had shorter hair, and yeah, I think it just works with like any type of look that you're going for. It's a good versatile overall product. I would give it a 4.5 out of 5. I think it's an excellent product. I think it's really, really good. I think Lockhart continues to cement themselves into the like niche that you can just buy their products for like everything. It's like, oh, I got the matte paste, I got the clay, I got the tonic, I got the texture spray, I got the oil based, I got the water based, like I got the gel type. Like you could have a whole you know, it used to be like, oh, if you have one product, you're a sellout or whatever. But like, I think that the pomade community is kind of like dissipated and a lot of that toxicity has kind of gone away now. But like, you could have a whole set of Lockharts and like, honestly, you can't really do wrong with it. Like they're all pretty decent products, you know, like it's becoming one of those names where it's just like, oh yeah, they're one of the trustworthy ones. So I wasn't surprised when I started using anti-gravity and started liking it a lot. So that's my take on it. That's my whole thing. I'm sticking to it. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you've tried anti-gravity, and let me know if you've seen the new or got a new set of the labels, and let me know how you think they look. Talk to you later.